Oh, I forgot to make coffee. Ugh. I do that all the time. I leave my coffee under the coffee maker for like an hour.
Oh no. I've got like this Aldi coffee maker.
What is it?
An Aldi one. You know Aldi?
The grocery store?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I love Aldi.
they've got their own like pod machine. And
Oh,
so but the thing is, like whenever you go to the supermarket and see all these really cool Nespresso ones or
we're
Starbucks
recording,
ones,
okay?
they don't fit in the machine. They just fall the way through. So I have to get literally the Aldi brand coffee to put into the Aldi machine. I'm like,
Oh.
eh.
I bet they make good coffee though. A lot of the Aldi brand stuff is good.
I love
Like
Aldi.
their
Yeah.
brand, me too. Like their brand of like certain crackers, like their Nilla wafers are way better than regular Nilla wafers.
I like
Ooh.
all their crackers and stuff like that. All the crackers and stuff has been good. Their
Yeah.
vegetables are good. Their meats have
Yeah.
been good, and it's so much cheaper
Yeah.
to go there. There's only
Yeah,
certain
that
things that I will go
meats
to
is so
regular.
cheap.
Yeah, I'll go to a regular grocery
Yeah.
store with some of the stuff, but
Yeah, like all the name brand stuff that they've got there is like way more expensive there than there is at the supermarket. That's I guess that's like why they have their own brand to push that bit.
Yeah.
so. All right. Okay. Whose turn is it to introduce?
I think it's Bunny now.
Yeah, I
It's
think
gone
it's
back
fun.
around. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right. Hello and welcome back to the broadcast. I'm Bunny, and today with me is Miss Xylie
Hello.
and Miss Eva,
Hello.
and Diddy done did it, y'all.
Diddy
He done
done
did
done. He done it. Diddy
it.
done.
Diddy is. It sounds like Diddy gonna be done. I'm gonna tell you what. Good
Mm-hmm.
God
Oh,
Almighty.
this is like something that's a long time coming that it sounds like. There's so much stuff that comes out about him in like the recent years, like in the last year or so even. It's just been like,
Yeah.
what? He's involved in this? What did he do now? What's going on?
Yeah,
Like
he's involved in everything.
That
yeah.
Cassie lawsuit, which was end of last year, I believe. I remember she was getting him for 30 mil, and then not even 2 days. I think not even 2 days passed. The lawsuit was dropped for an
Oh, because
undisclosed
they
amount of
reached
money.
yeah, they reached a settlement for something that
Mm.
was like obviously worth it for him. So far
Mm-hmm.
out.
Mm-hmm. Now Diddy's got another lawsuit, another $30 million lawsuit.
Another one.
And this time, it's more than just Diddy they're going after. All right, so this time around, it's not only Diddy, but it's his son. Lucian Charles Granage is the former CEO of Defendant Motown Records. Ethiopia Habtemariam, which was the chief of staff to Sean Diddy Combs' Comb Global Enterprises. Christina
She's
Coram,
beautiful.
chief of staff to Sean Diddy Combs. Chalice, Defendant Motown Records is a record label. The principal place, blah, blah, blah. Motown Records, Universal, Love Records,
Jeez.
and Combs Global.
Oh my god, they're going
And,
after everything.
and Rodney Little Rod Jones. And there you go. I was
My
like,
god,
oh
there's
my
so
God.
many in this. Oh my god.
Yes.
That one woman on there was like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, she is pretty. Ethiopia.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's very pretty. Very pretty
Gorgeous.
woman.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. All right, so we got this link here, or not link, but we got this Twitter post here by Green Lives Matter. P Diddy is now being accused of trafficking, XS trafficking. Okay, we're gonna have to use a lot of, because this stuff comes up so much. We're gonna have
Yeah.
to use like acronyms. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's being accused of S trafficking akin to Jeffrey Epstein, eliciting underage S workers, RICO racketeering, and grooming men for allegations in the latest lawsuit targeted at P. Diddy, where he is being accused of groping men, touching their genitalia and anus of a male music producer.
Oof.
Bruh.
My Lord.
A criminal enterprise where they are all feeding towards this one individual's depravity. Everyone seemed to know and go out and facilitate what Diddy Combs wanted. They call his chief of staff, the Ghislaine Maxwell, to P. Diddy's Jeffrey Epstein, saying that this was a total sexual enterprise to feed into his desires. The lawsuit alleges that Diddy was grooming other men to have sex with men. Allegations that Sean Combs and his son were involved in a shooting that he was told to help cover up. He was grooming to engage in intercourse with another man. We have these serious trafficking allegations that they were eliciting underage workers, bringing them across state lines, and RICO racketeering allegations that relates to drug use and solicitation of workers.
Wow.
People need to remember that Diddy was seen colluding with Rachel Chandler, one of Epstein's trafficking puppets in the modeling industry. Not only this, but Diddy was visiting islands very close to Epstein's. The lawsuit is also suggesting that other rappers around Diddy that people knew very well consorting with underage women. How deep was Diddy in all of this? You have to ask yourself, why is it that the protection around him is rapidly disappearing? The truth is coming out one way or another. The masses will wake up to this evil. It's inevitable. All right, so here we are on ABC News,
where they're talking about this being a criminal enterprise that's all feeding towards this one individual's depravity of wanting drugs and sex and rock and roll and everything in between, that everyone seemed to know and go out and facilitate what Sean Diddy Combs wanted. Even in part of these allegations or these complaints, they call his chief of staff the Ghislaine Maxwell to P. Diddy's Jeffrey Epstein, saying that this was a total sexual enterprise to feed into his desires.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh.
We have sexual assault allegations. We have sexual harassment allegations relating to what he deems to be an employment relationship. We have allegations that Sean Combs and his son were involved in a shooting and that he was...
Yeah, that was, I want to say, in the bathroom of a nightclub, I believe.
Oh,
what?
I want to say it was in the bathroom of a nightclub. It was somewhere.
Oh my God.
Told to cover up helped to cover up that shooting with the police, that he was told to lie to police. We have that he was groomed to engage in intercourse with another man, with other men. We also have these really serious trafficking allegations that they were eliciting underage workers.
I feel sorry for you editing this. My God.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just thinking about all these times when they say them like that. There's going to be a lot of like blank.
Yeah. It's okay. I think they'll understand because of the next word, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Bring them across state lines, and RICO racketeering allegations, which mean in furtherance of a criminal.
If they get him on RICO alone, he's done.
What is RICO?
RICO, yeah.
It's basically... I'm gonna need one of y'all to look it up. It's basically, I think, a RICO. It stands for something. They came up with it for like the mafia back in the days, and that's how they got the mafia guys. RICO.
Yeah, so RICO is Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organization Act.
Yes.
Oh.
A person must engage in a pattern of racketeering activity connected to an enterprise. The law defines 35 offenses as constituting racketeering, including gambling, murder, kidnapping, arson, drug dealing, and bribery. Significantly, mail and wire fraud are included on the list.
Right.
So that's RICO.
Yeah, and just so you know, racketeering, I didn't know what that was either, so I had to look that up. Is the racketeering is a type of organized crime in which persons are set up to a coercive, fraudulent, extortionary, or otherwise illegal coordinated scheme or operation.
So now look at everybody that he's suing.
Wow.
That right there would be racketeering.
Yeah.
If they all were involved for Sean Combs, for Diddy, that would constitute racketeering. That would constitute RICO if they have enough charges.
And ABC corporations as well. This is massive.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
Enterprise that relates to drug use and the solicitation of sex workers.
Does he get cover? This is a civil suit. Does he get cover for acknowledging his behavior in criminal activities, or does he say it was all forced?
That's what I found to be so interesting about this. He actually admits in this complaint that he lied to police officers, and he's just saying that he was under the manipulation, the fear of threat and intimidation by Combs. So that's not necessarily enough to save you if there were to be a criminal inquiry down the line.
So this is a civil case, but it could end up like, let's put it this way. The United States government may look at this and go, oh.
Yeah.
This is more than just a civil case here.
Well, no, but this case is actually a civil case.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a civil case for $30 million. This isn't a criminal case, but it may turn into a criminal case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like it ought to.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a risk to kind of thicken out the situation, because now there could be an after effect. He could get a settlement here, or he could go to trial and win this and then wind up having his own legal problems.
A lot of these allegations are criminal in nature, although this is a civil complaint. So presumably, if it were investigated and deemed to have some veracity, there would be more to this.
So,
But this is
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. This may go from civil to criminal. It may end up going from civil to criminal, because if this makes the ears perk up of a DA or ears perk up, I mean, it's an election year.
It's an election year, guys.
It is an election year, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? This may make some people's ears perk up and go, ooh.
Yeah.
based on trafficking allegations, as well as claims that are criminal in nature. For me, I'm thinking SDNY, that being the Southern District of New York, right here in Manhattan.
Oh, God, the Southern District of New York, they don't play.
Oh, really?
They don't play. I believe they're the same ones going after Trump.
Oh.
I believe that's the same one going after Trump. I believe. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm sure somebody in the comments will say, no, Xylie, you're wrong. But I think that's the same one that's going after Trump. So.
Wow.
They're probably looking at these allegations and thinking, where are the videos? Where are these still shots that we're seeing in these complaints? And can we investigate it to see if there's more here, potentially criminal charges?
Now, his allegation is Combs forced him to solicit sex workers and underage girls for sex. Okay. But also drugged him, assaulted him, and groomed him to have sex with other men.
So if you see me look,
What
Bruh.
a twist.
Bruh, this case ain't no joke. This case ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Now watch, if it gets shut down, well, how long has it been up? I don't know how long it's been up. We'll see if Diddy just pays him outright or not. Or we'll find out if something happens to the dude. Because all I'm saying is, I'm not throwing accusations. All I'm saying is, people who tend to go up against Diddy, they tend to not be on this earth anymore.
Yeah, they kind of disappear, don't they?
Or somehow their cars get blown up.
Yeah.
And thank God they weren't in the car. You know, things mysteriously happen to people around Diddy. People mysteriously disappear when they're around Diddy.
Yeah.
It's been like that for years.
Sounds like they
I'm looking down at the 73-page complaint that was filed yesterday. In terms of allegations of celebrities, we're talking about Cuba Gooding Jr. being shown through still photos of what the complainant says they have videos of groping him. There are allegations of P. Diddy.
Oh, God, Cuba Gooding Jr., no.
No.
Not Cuba.
Yep.
Touching the genitalia and anus of the complainant. And also, if you look to the complaint here, there's a few Easter eggs here where it says the rapper redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht consorting with underage girls and sex workers. And you look down to the redaction, it says, well, the person is a Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj.
Well, that right there tells you who it was. It's a Philly rapper. It's a Philly rapper that used to date Nicki Minaj. Meek Mill. That's who it is. It's Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like, it puts two and two together pretty quick, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
very quick. Very quick. That's one of the first things everybody noticed.
I think that may be Meek Mill's. And also says an R&B singer redacted in Mr. Combs' Los Angeles home, consorting with underage girls and sex workers. When you go down to the redaction, it says he's a Grammy Award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after assaulting a Bayesian billionaire. I don't know, who's a billionaire from Barbados that we know?
Who is a billionaire from Barbados that we know? Rihanna.
I was about to say Rihanna's the only person I can think.
So who's the one that assaulted Rihanna?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That dated someone that sounds like Chris Brown. So there's a lot of big names here, both as Easter eggs and also just on the front pages of these allegations.
Wow, just huge. Now, the lawsuit also claims the misconduct happened during the creation of Diddy's latest album, the Love album, and is seeking, as we've mentioned, $30 million. The suit not only names the mogul, but includes his son and Universal Music Group, claiming there is an alleged RICO enterprise to enable his misconduct. Explain why the lawsuit goes beyond Diddy and what's kind of at stake here.
This, along with Cassie's lawsuit that you talked about earlier that was settled, reads a lot like what we saw in the R. Kelly case in the EDNY.
And that's the clip. That's the clip. All right, so.
So much going on
It's a lot, isn't it?
Wow.
It is a lot. It's like, oh my God. Like, Diddy, I honestly believe we are literally watching the slow death of Diddy's career.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because eventually one of these lawsuits has got to hit. And they're getting worse and worse and worse each time.
And harder to deny and harder to hide.
Yeah, because you know what? Right. Where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Look what Cassie had in her lawsuit. Well, some of that kind of goes along with what this guy is saying.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, in other words, it's starting to be repeat and repeat and repeat. And eventually it's like, wait a minute, something's not right here.
Yeah, all this stuff's connecting.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Trigger warning. Oh, this is by Folu Shaw. Okay. I read all 73 pages of Diddy's brand new $30 million lawsuit, so you don't have to. God bless.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. The crimes: attempted murder, S assault, and I'm trying to do that for you for editing. S assault, S harassment, S trafficking, drug abuse, and threat to life and gun running. That's a lot right there. The accused: Diddy, his son Justin, his staff, Christina Coram, chairman of Universal Music, Lucian Grange, Diddy's companies, Love Records, Comb Global, etc. So let's get to the T. 10 tweets, 1 out of 10. So that's the, little header thing.
Yeah.
All right, so the first one. On August 2022, Diddy called Rodney Jones, a.k.a. Lil Rod, to produce his R&B album, The Love Album, off the grid. Now, if you notice, this is 2022.
Yeah.
That's probably within, it's only 2024 right now.
Yeah.
So it's probably within statute.
Recent.
It's probably within statute to go for criminal charges.
Right, yeah.
Yep. For 14 months, Rodney moved in and lived with Diddy, spending time at his house in LA, California, New York, and Miami, Florida. He also spent time on a yacht Diddy rented in the Virgin Islands. Diddy has a thing for frequently recording himself and often asking Rodney to record him. Voyeurism.
Right.
The drugs. And that's how Rodney ended up having hundreds of hours of footage and of Diddy engaging in illegal activities and abusing the following drugs: Molly, aka ecstasy, cocaine, ketamine, GHB, and shrooms.
I mean, the dude liked to party. Ain't gonna judge him for that.
All right. Attempted murder. Diddy, his son Justin, during a heated argument with an unnamed man, G, shot the man twice in the bathroom. I was right. It was in the bathroom. Of Chalice. Okay, not in a club. It was in a studio. Shot the man twice in the bathroom of Chalice Studios in LA, California on September 12th, 2022, during a writers-producers camp for the Love album. Rodney applied pressure to the wound while the ambulance was on its way. Diddy gave instructions to everyone at the camp to tell the police he had nothing to do with it, and forced Rodney to lie that G was shot during a drive-by in front of the studio.
Oh, dang.
Like, that doesn't make sense. Isn't there like evidence of like, blood splatter stuff for like, and like that sort of things for like the actual bathroom? Like,
okay, but think about it. He's a rapper. He's black, and he has a lot of money.
Right.
Okay. The cops aren't going to question that there was a drive-by, because cops, I mean, not all cops. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all cops are bad, but the chances of somebody actually believing that is probably pretty good because they're rappers. Okay. And you got to think he's also connected to Biggie Smalls and that whole Biggie and Tupac thing, and they just found out who shot Tupac or whatever. And plus, if anything, even if they didn't believe him, Diddy's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of money, so he could have paid him off to believe it. I don't know.
Jeez.
All right, so the pics are Diddy and his son, Justin, the CBS News report, and the bathroom. So here's Diddy and his son. Man shot outside party at Hollywood recording studio. So that's the news. And then that's the bathroom.
Wow.
Oh.
And you might want to blur that bathroom.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I was thinking it too when I hit it. Okay, so the S assault. Rodney states that he was a victim of constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping of his penis and touching of his anus, that word, by Mr. Sean Combs / Diddy. Rodney
diddled.
reported.
Diddle. Sorry.
Sorry.
Rodney reported to Christina Karam, chief of staff to Diddy, and her response was, "It's just his way of showing he likes you."
Oh, no. No.
Yeah.
What?
That's not.
Christina is alleged to have groomed Rodney and others and is likely to be charged with aiding and abetting S assault. She reportedly also solicited underage girls and for Diddy and drugged them with Molly and other drugs on his request.
Ooh.
As Ghislaine Maxwell was to Jeffrey Epstein, so was Christina to Diddy.
Wow.
Sick.
That's very sick. Very sick. If true. Allegations. If true.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
All right. So Stevie J, Meek Mill, and Usher. In an attempt to groom Rodney, Diddy told him he had S intercourse with all three men, and it was a normal practice in the industry. Diddy also sent Rodney videos of Stevie J penetrating a white man.
Oof. What?
And then this person put, "Can God blow the trumpet already?"
Yeah, start the rapture. What's going on?
Yeah. And it says read the last tweet for context. All right, we'll get to that in a second. All right, and here's pictures. And this picture right here was from the lawsuit. But, you know, here are these people with Diddy. All right. I need to F Rodney. In this bid to have S with Rodney, Diddy started a new manipulation tactic by promising Rodney the following: a Grammy for Producer of the Year. $250,000, his $20 million house in Miami, Florida.
What?
Introduction to Universal Music Group chairman Lucian Grainage. Rodney still turned him down.
Wow.
Yes.
All you need to do is lose your butthole virginity with him. Like, that's insane. Why would...
That sounds like a desperate mofo. If this
why
is
did
true,
he want that so bad? Like that? Why?
I think Diddy. Okay, so if these are true, and taking it from the other stories told about Diddy and this, I think Diddy likes to have control over people. And you're talking about these people are coming from a culture that is very how do I put it? Very machismo. Okay, gay is not good. You get looked at sideways. That's why it was so big for Lil Nas X to come out, because he was a gay black man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Only gay black man as a rapper as well. Like,
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I think what's going on here is that from what they're explaining and from what I've seen before, it's like Diddy likes to have control over people. We saw it with Cassie. We saw it with the first wife. When we heard the complaints about that, and then when Cassie's lawsuit came out, it's like he loves to have control over people, and that's one way to have control over somebody. I know something that you did because I was part of it. Do you want it out?
Yeah, well, not even just that. I was thinking, like, with the power thing, it's also like a power trip to make a straight man do gay stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that alone
And
is like,
yeah, someone that
yeah,
doesn't want to do it as well. They're gonna try
yeah,
harder, right? Because
yeah,
like
and you
it's
just keep throwing stuff at them until they do it. Like, I guess for somebody with that much money and stuff, it's just power in
it's
general.
like, yeah, what will it take for them to say
Yeah,
yes to
because
you?
I got whatever it is I've got something they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to, whatever, I'm not going to say it, but I want to blank my mother. All right. Rodney alleges that Diddy threatened him with physical assault / harm if he didn't accept his sexual advances, and he was willing to off his mother, Janice Combs, in order to get what he wants. Talks less of Rodney. That's cold, ice cold. R.I.P. Miss Janice Combs.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
His own mama?
That's what he's alleging. You remember, all these are allegations.
How did Janice Combs die? I'm gonna look this up because that's I don't want to. I just want to know what.
I don't know if she is passed away.
Why did they say rest in peace? That's so
Well,
guess
if
they're
you know,
saying,
well, okay, if you look, there's a little clock beside it.
Oh, right.
His own mama. Oh my, evil.
That's so insane.
That's very insane.
Yeah.
Okay. Assault by Cuba Gooding Jr. Jesus Christ. You know what? I am so tired of this crap in Hollywood. Let me tell you. Rodney states that Cuba Gooding Jr. touched him inappropriately on Diddy's yacht. Cuba allegedly groped and fondled Rodney's inner thighs close to his. He rejected Cuba's advances, but he continued until Rodney had to forcibly push him. And this picture here came from the lawsuit. That picture was in the lawsuit.
Right.
I pictured radio doing all that when you read that. That's the Cuba Gooding Jr. The version of him that I pictured on the yacht was radio. From the movie Radio.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Diddy the Thief. Rodney produced 9 songs on Diddy's project, the Love album of the Grid. No contract, no split sheet, nothing. When approached for his publishing, royalties, and payment for the 13 months of work, Diddy offered Rodney $29,000 only.
Oof.
Rodney was willing to take a measly $50,000, his publishing and royalties. Diddy declined. Rodney has now launched a GoFundMe to help sue Diddy for $30 million in court. Fundraiser by Rodney Jones, help me sue Sean Diddy Combs. So boom. Now, this right here, if he has proof of all that other stuff, that's why we have to constantly say allegedly, because one, you weren't there. All right. Yeah. 2, this would be one big reason. If you're going to make up stuff, this would be one hell of a reason to make it up.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But he says that he has hundreds of hours of footage because Diddy always liked to be recorded.
Right.
And he showed proof of stills from those videos. But not proof, but like, hey, here's Cuba Gooding Jr. with me. This is an underage girl. I'm going to black out her face. But he has, they're legit videos. So I'm just saying that's what some people who, the defense would probably bring this part up right here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the last, the blackmail tapes. Diddy has hidden cameras secretly recording all activities in his houses. He has tape recordings of all celebrities and guests who have had consensually or otherwise, and done drugs in his house. Rodney alleges these tapes are used to intimidate and blackmail various people when the need arises. This right here is the control.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Because, you know, since that stuff came out with Cassie, you start to hear more and more about these parties. These creepy parties.
Yeah.
Or like one guy was like, he was an up-and-coming rapper or something, and he was told, hey, you might want to go ahead and leave the party because things get kind of crazy around this time. And they start to get crazy.
Right.
Yep. Case in point, Cassie. The cameras were installed, maintained, and illicit videos archived by a certain IT director, Jose Cruz. And this is the link to the whole document.
Right. Damn.
Now, Sneeko reacts to Meek Mill exposed for having sexual relations with Diddy. And he's reacting to DJ Academics reacting to it. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper 5. That's redacted. Look, 5. He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj.
Huh? Is P. Diddy, Chad, is P. Diddy the Black Epstein? That's a great ending to Black History Month. The fact that
Oh my God, Sneeko. Oh my God, Sneeko.
No. Maxwell's running around in prison right now. Epstein is hiding on some island. But P. Diddy is the Black Epstein, and he fucked Meek Mill?
Yo, Meek. We were playing around with that Michael Rubin shit. But if you don't, you've been tweeting about, you've been tweeting about everything on planet Earth. If you don't get a Twitter rant saying you about to get Lil Rod killed, you about to shoot up his block, blow his mama's house up, this nigga is saying that you and Diddy were fornicating.
Or who else could
I mean, yeah, he did. He is saying that.
it be? He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. He performed at the Super Bowl at a successful Vegas residency. The writer is in possession of video. I mean, it's me.
What the f***?
Me? And he was at, he was fucking Mike Rubin?
How, Sway?
Wait, Chad, who else was at the... Chad, who else was at the Mike Rubin party?
How, Sway?
Well, I'm joking. But what the f***, bro?
All right, so there's that.
That first one he said Mark Rubin, my brain thought Mark Cuban, and I thought, oh my God, this is getting crazy.
All right,
and then he said it again.
So Meek Mill addresses rumors of him having a romantic/sexual relationship with Diddy. I feel like Swoop now saying sexual.
Yeah.
All right, so Meek Mill tweeted out, "I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky ass Molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming. LOL." So Meek Mill's kind of having a fit on Twitter about all this.
I've been noticing he kept saying like some random stuff, like, and it's like he just won't admit it or won't say anything about it, but he says like I saw a tweet of him saying times like this you'll need somebody telling the truth. You know, it was just like, what do you mean? Like, tell the truth then. What's going on? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. If this is done right, I think a lot of celebrities are gonna be in trouble.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because P. Diddy's known for his parties. He's known for his parties. And if they could find all those recordings, oh my God, so many people are done.
Oh yeah.
So many people are done. So many people are going to have to, there are going to be so many people that either are done or they're going to have to admit the shit that they're not going to want to admit to.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Get rid of all of them.
Listen, all I ask is Method Man not be a part of it. That's all I ask. Please.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
That would be sad.
Now, if it's Method Man doing drugs, okay, that's fine. Him doing drugs, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I just don't want anybody underage with Method Man. That's all I want. I don't give a shit about the rest of it, okay? It's just nobody underage with Method Man. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Now,
So,
do you see how excited, the reason why 50 Cent's so excited about all this?
Oh yeah, 50 Cent would be freaking loving this right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Oh
Wow.
yeah. Oh yeah.
What's he saying, no wonder?
I haven't seen anything. I haven't checked his Instagram, so I don't know. I haven't seen 50 Cent really tweeting about it either, so. Yeah, but this is, and granted, we're just doing we just did the lawsuit today. I'm not going through all 73 pages in a live stream or in a video. That's just too much. But it is absolutely wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very, very wild. So
apparently, like 50 Cent did say, like he called Meek Mill a special kind of stupid. So that's something there, I guess.
Do you know what 50 saying then? That's 50
What?
saying it's true. That's what 50's saying. When he's saying he's a special kind of stupid, he's saying you dumb as hell for doing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And, there was this one tweet, and I didn't bookmark it, and I was dumb. But Nikki was talking to somebody. I don't know who she was talking to. But it was on, like, Instagram or TikTok or something like that. And I think it was Instagram because the way they were on top of each other, not side by side.
Yeah.
And she says, do you think there's a lot of rappers on the down low? And the guy was like brushing it off going, nah, And she goes, well, I know there are.
Yeah.
And now everybody thinks she was talking about Meek Mill.
Right.
Because that's who she used to date.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think, this community is actually small, okay? They all know each other's business. They all know each other's business. So, yeah.
But isn't it like, it didn't even Cat Williams say stuff about this too?
Yes.
Like he was like,
yes, in his interview. He said he was offered, oh God, was it 5 mil? Or 5? It was something with a 5. It was either 500K, 5 mil, or 50 mil. Or something. He was offered money like 4 or 5 times to give up the virginity of his butthole, and he said no every single time.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but he said a lot of people didn't know.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He was like, a lot of people didn't know. Yep.
Yeah. I believe it.
I believe it too.
I mean, yeah, to get to the top, I know a lot of people that would. So
absolutely. People do anything. I mean, granted, we call it clout, for YouTube and stuff, but people do, and it's been like that since the dawn of Hollywood. People will do anything for that fame, anything for that money. And you have predatory people out there. Again, this is allegedly with Diddy, but overall, there's always been predatory activity in Hollywood. Always.
Really, when you think about it, it's kind of like that for just like any field of work. Because I was thinking, God, I knew girls in restaurants that did that to work their way up to the top to be in head weight and stuff. Like, or strip clubs. Yeah, it's kind of like that everywhere.
Yeah,
so.
It is. It's just, I think with the amount of money there is in Hollywood or there is in the music industry, it to me, it seems like it's more grotesque.
Oh yeah,
because of the amount of money and what, like, I mean, look at the whole you can find videos about Nickelodeon with what a lot of those kids went through with the guy who liked the feet and stuff like that. I mean, it's just it's grotesque what can happen, and it's so sad. It's so sad.
And the way everybody will just protect each other. Like they won't. They'll turn a blind eye to seeing crazy stuff.
Well, and what begs to ask you is, why do they turn a blind eye? Either they're too scared to go up against a machine, or they did it themselves and they don't want to be out.
That's what I was gonna say. They're probably involved in stuff themselves. Like they've got stuff on each other. That's why they're not adding anybody out.
Yes.
Like, oh yeah. Yep.
I mean, sometimes that's the best way to keep a secret. Get the good on everybody else. Go ahead and tell on me, because I'll tell on you.
That's exactly how it works.
Yep.
I hope everybody tells on everybody out of this. That's for sure. Like,
that's what. You know what? Honestly, I say do it, get it done, and start at a clean slate. Yeah, because this right here has been going on for too long. How long ago was it with Rihanna and Chris Brown? How long ago was it when Justin Bieber was around Diddy when he was a kid?
Yes. I didn't think about that.
This has been going on for way too long, way too many. This is literally decades old.
Oh, yeah.
This is decades worth of shit. I think we just need to start over. Clean slate. Get it all out now. Get it all out now and just start with a clean slate.
Yeah.
This is going to be huge.
I don't know how clean that slate's going to be once they're done with it, though, but far out.
Yeah, it's crazy. And this is just, this is, and me, and here's the funny thing to the audience, right? I was talking to Eva in the background, and I was like, all right, I usually get really bored when it comes to something not pertaining to YouTube. I just can't help it because I'm so content brained when it comes to YouTube, okay? Not my fault, all right? But this right here, this Diddy stuff is so overwhelming for me because there's so much. Now there's so much more coming out now that has nothing to do with this case. And I was like, Eva, I feel overwhelmed. And she's like, no, I know what you mean, because every day something new is coming out. Like, this is nothing compared to what we have in our little P. Diddy room for all the stuff in there. This was just about this case. This is the other stuff that we have in there, you know?
There's
but it's
so much more. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yes. We didn't even cover the Cassie stuff.
No.
Because that was, by the time we were going to get ready to get to it, boom, it was done and over with. Yeah. I still have that lawsuit, you know? It's crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot. A lot, like capital letters, elongated letters, and everything. Oh my God. Yeah. But I'm glad we did it, though, because honestly, it's getting to the point that, okay, all right, look, something needs to be done. And if this shit is true about Diddy, something needs to be done criminally and not civilly.
Yep. It needs to go further than just money.
Yeah. No, I agree. I totally agree. 100%. If it's true, again, this is just allegations.
Yeah,
we
allegedly.
haven't seen, allegedly, we have not seen the proof of it, so we can't 100% say, boom, Diddy's guilty on all charges. No, we can't say that. But I'm sorry, there has been a hell of a lot of smoke coming from that camp since last year.
Yep.
And actually before that, because you'll hear little stories here and there, there's always been smoke over there. There's always been smoke over there.
Crazy.
Insane.
Yes. So I'm pretty sure we'll do another Diddy episode. It's just that we got to collect enough stuff to do another episode on, but I'm sure we can do another episode.
Yeah, and like even just figuring out where to start with the other stuff is like a whole thing in itself, because there's so much to.
Dear God,
so much. Oh
it's like every night it's either me or Eva putting something in there, and it's like, oh my God, can this stop? Can this please stop, please? Holy crap, bro. So,
but then at the same time, I'm like, yes, more.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else y'all have to say about this, or?
Nah, like, that's the, as I said, like, it's overwhelming, the amount of, like, allegations coming out about Diddy just on the daily, like, on the reg, and it's kind of like, all right, something's got to be up, something's got to be up, even with the allegations.
Something's got to be true in all those allegations. There's got to be at least a few things that are true.
Yeah, and the sad thing is all those allegations are pretty damn bad. So even if a handful of them are true, that's pretty damn bad.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I guess that's the end of this episode. Bunny, do you want to take us out?
Yes. Thank y'all for watching and tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave something in the comments. I never know what to say for them to leave in the comments.
Let us know what you think about this case in the comments. Yeah.
Did Diddy do it?
Yeah.
Did Diddy do it?
Oh my God, I can't say it. Did Diddy do it? There you go. The 3 Ds. Yeah. Answer the 3 Ds. Did Diddy do it? All right. Say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye.
All right. Bye. Okay, so as we stopped, Matt Pitt decided he wanted to jump in and show us something. So here, bonus reel for the episode. Okay. AI Chronicles Matt Pitt. What?
Yeah, by Strictly Patrick. And I was watching it, and I came across my favorite part. And I just wanted you guys should see this.
Okay.
All the broadcast should see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Successes, and Matt the Fireball Champion went on to be the father of many of spin-off shows. One of the longest running is called The Broadcast.
Whoa!
Let's
Wait
go!
a minute!
Let's fucking go!
Oh, it looks like we're going to war with 154 subscriber Strictly Patrick now. Okay, hold on.
Honoring Matt with the title of Daddy by its eldest founding leader, he has made a young woman...
That's you, Xylie! That's you!
Strictly Patrick, I hope you hear this part. It's on and popping now.
You made it on the list, buddy.
You're on the list, buddy.
Sources say I'm the father. That's a source, right?
That's not a
Patrick.
source.
That's AI. That's an AI source, because AI don't make mistakes. Okay?
Bruh.
What?
Bruh. Okay, let's keep going because I'm going to tell you what. He sure is racking it up. Okay.
From California, Jessica Pizzle cry because she is really bad at explaining things.
True.
Andy helped Ghosty disappear. Temporarily.
I mean, true. Those two are true.
As his story continues and he has hopped closer towards his dream, now penning some fantastic scripts for other creators, truly showing his diversity as a cripple threat. It will be interesting to see where his career goes from.
He said a cripple threat!
That was great. Oh, that is great.
Creators truly showing his diversity as a cripple threat. It will be interesting to see where his career goes from here, and as long as he stays away from drinking too much weed and keeps a firm footing in this dimension, it's certain that he will continue to pull the content from the ether like the manic magician he is.
Abandoned
you. My God.
Let's go.
Oh my God. Okay, well, ladies, we're going to war. It's been a long time since we've had a war. Okay.
Oh my God.
Strictly Patrick is now on the list.
I'm gonna add him to my gay erotica.
Yep, add him to the rap song. Okay, he gets to get added to the rap song that we still haven't put out yet.
I feel like this rap song doesn't exist, and it's just like...
No, it does.
Definitely
it actually does. It really does exist. It's been in existence since last year. But now that D-Max left, she had to take D-Max out. We can put Strictly Patrick in because he deserves it.
Yeah.
Are you actually gonna do like a beat and like produce it like an actual song, or are you just like... I
did it to the beat of Regulators, so
okay,
it's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so now for the second time, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Matt Pitt. Yeah, I was about to say, Matt Pitt, say bye. Bye,
say goodbye
y'all.
to Daddy. Bye.
No.
Oh my God.